Welcome on. Welcome to another episode of Two Ales and Hockey Tales with Wally. And today I'm so excited to have on three legends of the shed. They return after episode 316, and I think around 199-ish, maybe the first time. But
99.5.
there it is. And we made some magical things happen from talking. And it's come down to the hard work of the fellow right in the middle. And I have seen the progress and the work ethic, and I couldn't be prouder. And he is officially at home, and we are finally catching up. Welcome on, Rich, Claire, and James Bateman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you, Rich, and you are home again, eh? That's got to feel great.
Yeah. It was 2 days short of 3 years, wasn't it, when he came home on the 20th of November?
That's a long time.
Yes.
Well, I get into how we know each other. I guess we first met, James, when you reached out after he had the stroke, eh? And you were looking to get it out there, and we talked about it, and I mentioned my grandpa had gone through that, and was never the same after, and was in a wheelchair the rest of his life. Now, Rich, to see you taking steps again warms my heart.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be wonderful without that.
Yeah, cheers. So what he said there,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be possible without my mum and Nat, my dad's carer, and I've just been left out. So that's lovely. That's fine. You know, I don't get credit, I never do. But thank you.
It's just one big team effort.
Yeah, we are a right little team.
We've got people around us who believe in Rich and support us all. We're very, very lucky.
That's great. So I'm guessing it's a lot of work still to keep trying to improve, eh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a long road ahead, isn't it? But you just keep believing and we keep going.
Yeah.
Take it day by day. And
Yeah.
Rich is definitely getting stronger and definitely getting better. And we've seen bigger improvements, I think, since
Since he's come home, 100%.
Yeah.
I guess it's just baby steps, eh? And see how far you can go.
Yeah.
What spurred me on to ask you guys on again was Dave, who was nice enough to bike, what was it, like 600 kilometers to raise money. He posted a video of you doing chest press and like the leg press, and man, that was cool to see.
Yeah.
So Rich goes to the gym once a week now. He's got a private PT. It's a gym. It's about 25 minutes away from us.
Yeah, it's not that stupid.
Yeah. But it's just a regular gym, but all the equipment's adaptive, so for people in wheelchairs.
That's great.
Yeah, and the PT who takes the sessions with Rich, we met him through the Steelers. He sat next to James and Rich, him and his wife last season. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
I guess the other thing we should discuss is, well, you guys are Grand Slam champions last year.
We are indeed.
Yeah, for now.
We've already not been able to defend one of the cups, so that's ideal. But yeah,
it's not easy to win all three trophies, that's for sure.
No, you can't win them all, can you? That's the thing.
I found it pretty neat. I mean, well, I disliked the Sheffield Steelers quite a bit as a player. But then since doing this, and after you're done hockey, you realize the guys on the other teams were just wearing different jerseys, and we're all pretty much the same type of guys. When Dave was willing to do that bike ride for you guys, and the people that helped support the raffle I had to raise money to help get you home, but then for him to do that, and then to see when he got to the arena, I think, Rich, that was your first game back at the arena, and then another guy came out of the woodwork and gave you a Walt 18 Two Ales and Hockey Tales jersey. That was heartwarming stuff from over here.
Yeah, they come and see us whenever. Adam comes to see us every match, and then when Dave's up here, he doesn't get to come up as much because of Charlie's hockey. They always come in and catch up with us and stuff. So it is, but we've met some really good people.
your hockey family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do you still have the Walton 18 jersey?
absolutely.
Of course we
yeah.
do.
And Rich is now proud owner of a Two Wales hoodie and a Two Wales t-shirt as well. So,
Oh my, that's incredible. I know there's Little Fox Designs that were offering my swag or merchandise on their website, and I actually have never heard if they've ever sold anything. I've never asked.
well, hoodie and a t-shirt for Christmas
Yeah.
for Rich anyway. So yeah.
Well, I might have to ask how much we've actually sold because I have no idea. I'm just having fun. Uh, um, but that must have been a pretty magical moment. I saw the picture of you guys right when you had won I think it was the league. Right?
Yes, yes. The picture of you and your dad, the one.
That was Challenge Cup.
Oh, was it
When
Challenge
when I
Cup?
fell off my chair,
Yeah, that one.
was Challenge Cup.
Yeah.
You fell off your chair?
I fell off my chair, but we try to have a nice picture. I missed the chair, end up on the floor, but it's one of them things. It happens.
Winning is exciting.
Yes, it was a good season last season.
Well, I actually I haven't done a raffle in a long time. But I do have one up right now for a Joey Martin 88 Two L's and Hockey Tales jersey. I know you guys are
Yeah.
Steelers fans, so I don't know if any Steelers fans are gonna buy or tickets for a Martin 88 jersey, but I am heading back for his testimonial in June, and flights are really expensive when you're raising children. And I also wouldn't mind buying the boys a round of beers when I got there. So if anybody can find it on my Instagram or that Twitter thingy, I've posted the link to the raffle, and people helping people. It's a powerful thing, right?
We will share the link as well.
We will.
We will share the link.
But yeah, last time I looked, the last person to buy a ticket was a Manchester Storm fan, and it just made me laugh.
You never know, you might get some people from other teams coming down to Cardiff.
Yeah, who knows?
I have heard that there'll be a Steeler fan or two and a couple Manchester Storm fans coming to support Joey Martin and all the dandies that will be there that weekend. It's going to be a hoot.
Yeah, should be.
Anywho, so have you been to many games this season?
Yeah, we've still got seasons.
All of them.
So all of them, yeah.
Yeah. So what's the difference with this team than last year's team?
Oh,
You don't want to be negative or what?
it's right. Sometimes we'll just go out and play brilliantly, and it'll be lovely. But then I'm there and I'm seeing us lose 6-0 to Coventry, and I'm like, what's happened?
Yeah.
Then the day after we took 10 past Dundee, so I'm like, we're a bit unpredictable at the minute.
Inconsistent, I think they call it.
Because anyway, we had a great run with CHL. That was a great run, at the beginning of the season, and then we've had a few injuries, but everybody gets injuries, so it's not a case of that's to blame, is it? So
injuries do happen, and I know Cardiff's had quite a few this year too, and they had a heck of a start, and now they're not near Belfast that much anymore. Belfast seems to be running away with it, aren't they? I haven't looked.
Yeah, there's about 5 points. I can't remember now.
About 5 ahead of us.
Yeah, so it doesn't. Then it's Nottingham who are just a point behind us.
They're not 2, though. They're more than 2.
Yeah.
I have a lot of hockey going on. It's hard to know what's going on everywhere. I'm coaching under 13 boys, and we've had a heck of a season. We've won 3 tournaments and lost in the finals of 2 tournaments, and I think our record it's quite good. But we just booked our ticket to the semifinals, which starts on Sunday, and if we win that series, we get to go to All Ontario final tournament, and it'd be pretty neat because it'd be my 3rd year coaching the boys, and it would be 3 years of going to the All Ontarios. So it'd be fun. Yeah. And I'm also coaching the senior A team around here at the Ripley Wolves, and we are up 2-0 in the semifinals right now. So I have a couple chances to win some more trophies, and I love winning.
That's it. Good luck.
I've seen on your story that you've been doing all sorts recently.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of hockey going on. It's busy.
Yeah. And then you're arranging a big golf tournament, aren't you, as well?
Yes, I'm organizing a 2 L's and Hockey Tales golf tournament in Kincardine, Ontario, Canada, and I'm hoping. Well, I told the golf course I can get 112 golfers, which I have no idea if I can do. But that's the only way I could book a shotgun for the whole course, so I have to get 112 golfers. So I'm hoping I can win a couple championships, and then all of those people will at least come too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm hoping my team from last season that was the All Ontario champions. I'm inviting all the kids and parents, and I just want it to be my big hockey family. And I think it would be a day I'll never forget.
I think that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, and we're raising money for the hospital in Kincardine with it. So, you know.
No, that's a fantastic cause.
It is,
So.
yeah.
So what all did you guys need to get done around the house to get Rich home? Because I knew you had to get some things done.
Yes.
Absolutely all sorts, to be honest with you.
So our house is a 3-story house, and the master bedroom's on the top floor. So that's 2 flights of stairs. So we knew that Rich wouldn't be able to get up 2 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
So on the middle floor there were 2 bedrooms, James's bedroom and his what we call his games room. So we've knocked those 2 bedrooms into one now. So that's mine and Richard's bedroom, and James's upstairs now.
Yeah.
We converted the bathroom into a wet room, and then we extended downstairs because it was only a small living dining area, and we wouldn't have been able to have the furniture in, and Rich being able to move around in a wheelchair. So we've extended that, and then we've put decking on what's left of the back garden so that it can go straight out onto the back garden.
I tell you, the day you guys sent me the photo that he got home, I mean, it was a long time ago, James, that we first talked and had that first raffle, and to watch the progress and watch how hard he's fought to get home, and then to see it actually happen, jeepers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's a long time coming, but we just needed to make sure everything was right before we came home. We needed to make sure that care plans were in place so that we've got help for when Rich came home as well. So we need to make sure the staff were there and whatnot. So that's why it took a little bit longer.
Well, I started doing this because I missed my friends and I wanted a reason to get to talk to them and also get to share their stories to people, because I think the hockey guys have some pretty interesting stories when they get traveling around the world. But then that it brought opportunities like this to help you guys. I still do it for free. I still just do it for fun. And when it helps, it makes it all worthwhile, you know?
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
we couldn't have got
100%.
we couldn't have got here where we were without the fundraising and stuff, could we?
No.
It did make a massive difference because
Well,
Let's be able to do the house.
Well, I always say it takes everyone to win. And when Dave stepped up and was willing to bike that far, and then we shared it around, and I don't remember how much money he made. I know it was a lot more than my little raffle I did for you. But then there was the other guy, wasn't it your neighbor stepped up and said, I'll bike too?
Yeah. Bill, yeah.
I can't imagine biking that far.
Yeah.
I don't know why he still likes me, to be honest, because I would have absolutely hated me after doing that. But
so do you guys have everything you need now at the house? Like, is there anything else you need to get?
No, in terms of the house and stuff, it's all done, isn't it?
House is all done. It's just like rehab costs a lot.
Right.
Like, to go for like actual like neuro physio, is it?
Yeah.
How much is that? That's ridiculous.
It's about £100 an hour.
£100 an hour. So if we wanted to do that, that'd be absolutely extortionate. So it's stuff like that sort of takes a toll on the old wallet.
For sure.
They should be entitled to physiotherapy from the community therapists.
Yeah, but do we get that? Do we, Bobby?
But they've refused to work with Rich. He said he needs neuro specialists, even though I argued and said, but I'm not a physio. That's not a physio. We get him up walking, but they won't work with him. So that time we'll sort it out ourselves. So that's why we do what we do.
Right.
We're funding it ourselves.
You try and help the best you guys can, so you don't have to always pay for it, eh?
Exactly. So we do it, and like I say, he goes to the gym every week, and we'll just make it happen. However we can, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, I know you guys well. I've seen the work everybody's putting in and doing it together, but it's Rich's spirit and drive that is so impressive. There's a lot of people that, I mean, would accept where they're at and not keep fighting.
I think the thing is as well, when you're told by experts that you're never going to be able to do
experts.
this.
Experts in right big quotation marks, because clearly they know absolutely not. But
They told us all sorts. He'd never be able to get out of bed. He'd never be able to stand. He'd never be able to talk. He'd never be able to eat.
He's done it.
Proving people wrong is the best, isn't it?
I absolutely love that.
Yeah, it's
Proving people wrong when they don't believe in you.
Yeah. But you need people around you who do believe in you, and luckily we've got plenty of people who do.
I sure believe in him. Seeing what he's already accomplished is pretty neat. I do have another neat story from talking to people on my work computer. I had a guy on from the Cardiff sledge hockey team, and he was trying to raise money for a wheelchair that would stand him up, so then he could do things around his apartment and kind of do things on his own and cook food and whatnot. And it was going to cost him £8,000 he was trying to raise. And I had him on, we talked about it. I shared his link and stuff, and he did lots of work on his end. And, well, then he sent me the message and said he got to £8,000, and they sent me one of their jerseys from the team, which means the world. And he said the last donor donated like the exact amount he needed to get him to £8,000. And it was like, I think it was like almost £3,000 one person donated to him, and he didn't even know who it was.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, some good people.
Yeah. People helping people. It's pretty fun, right? There's a lot of good people out there if you get talking around. So who is your favorite player this season?
Oh, what do I like?
I know what that is. It's the same as it has been for about 10 years.
Oh, sounds right.
Dowd.
No! Yeah, Dowd.
Yeah, and he's a man rocket.
Oh.
I'm just trying to think.
He scores goals. He's good looking. Yeah. What's his nickname again? Isn't it? Doesn't he have a nickname?
Golden Child.
The Golden Child?
Yeah. Even though he's about 35 now.
Yeah, he's not a child anymore, is he?
He's not a child. He's a golden grown man at this point.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm probably Dominic Cormier, defenseman.
Yeah.
We picked him up halfway through last season. Really
yeah.
Good
I don't know him. I have had one of your defensemen on a couple times, and he's got quite the fall. Tansy, he's got quite the following around Sheffield. I saw he's making his own like t-shirts and stuff. Tansy Smash.
Yeah.
He's like a celebrity.
He is, yeah. They are popular.
They are, yeah.
So aren't they really popular?
I actually don't know what it would be.
I know that we did Kit Kat Get That, and then the arena band Fun. Even though that was a memorable night, that's a memory I'll have forever. I wasn't there, but to see that actually happen from talking to Mosey in the shed, that was really neat. But then they banned Fun, and then I talked to Tansy, and I said, maybe like, what do you like? And maybe somebody can throw you chocolate. I've seen videos. There are people throwing Kevin Tansy chocolate, and nobody's got in trouble.
They throw quite a few players chocolate now, don't they? But I don't know how they managed to get it in now because they're banning you from taking anything in.
Honestly, going into that arena is about as fun as probably like sticking pins in your face. It's awful.
Are they like patting you down?
Not only do they pat you down.
Seriously?
They actually to take your cap off.
They have to take your hat off. If you ever watched Paddington, if you're having a little marmalade sandwich on your dome, this is the best of them, right?
Are you being serious?
Yeah, 100% on my life to do this. Yeah. They get a metal detecting wallet, metal detecting wand, and run it over the wheelchair, expecting not to find metal. Work that one out.
Well, however people are smuggling chocolate in and throwing it to Tansy, I appreciate it. I don't know where they're sticking it, but good job, people.
It's becoming quite a competition now. People are like taking photographs and saying, I managed to get this stash in today.
I think we should make this a game and see who can smuggle it in, and then send me fun photos of them smuggling in chocolate.
Yeah, we'll pass that on, because as I say, it must be going in everywhere and anywhere. If you can't even hide it under your hat now, what chance have you got?
If these security guards want to play games with me and my team, look out.
Yeah.
But
What, they're brilliant security, they're really not. But anyway.
sorry, what did he say?
He said the brilliant security guard.
Very sarcastically. Very
Yeah,
sarcastically.
yeah. Oh man. I was trying, like, it's crazy the things that have happened from doing this. But Matt Kruth got 1,004 Twix thrown on the ice for him in Herning, Denmark. And I went on a push to try and break that record in Cardiff, the start of the season. And then Matt got hurt before the season started. And then it just never really happened. But there are multiple people that are telling me, Wally, we want to do this for you, but we're getting frisked coming into the Cardiff arena. And I'm like, I thought they were on board and we're throwing Twix. And then there's people writing me saying we can't bring them in. And I'm like, what? I thought we were all on the same page here.
But they need to be stashing it under
do,
hats and
yeah.
wherever else, don't they?
Yeah, but like their owner came out and said, no, Wally, they are throwing Twix. And I'm like, well, then why are they telling me that they can't bring them in? I'm having the owner on. Maybe talk to the security people and say, hey, it's Twix time.
Exactly.
It's definitely Twix time.
Speaking of Matt Cruz, are you going to score against him then? What do you
Well,
reckon?
I had a vote there, and people do think I'm going to score against Matt Kruth in the testimonial. He does not think so. And
Please reply, yeah.
and I did get messages from fans. One said, well, game back on. I think I was saying that Mac disagrees that I'm going to score on him, but also I had fans write that voted no. And they said, Wally, we adore you, but Mac is awesome and you're not going to score. And I appreciate that because I also think Mac is awesome. And I'm looking forward to the challenge of trying to score a goal. I hope Joey puts him on the other team.
That should spare you on that.
Yeah.
But then again, maybe I want him to be on my team because I want to win and I want to see the Twix happen, and he has to win to get the Twix. So I've never seen the Twix happen in person. So it'd be pretty neat if it happened while I was there and I saw Mac get a bunch of Twix. So maybe he should be on my team.
So you feel torn, don't you, really? Don't know which way.
Well, I mean, what if I scored on him and he tried to fight me, because he'd be so upset.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is there any spray paint coming out at that weekend?
I don't know if I'll be spray painted that weekend. I don't know what Joey will want of me, but I'm willing to do whatever he wants.
That's a good thing.
That's hockey, right? Joey would do anything for any of his buddies, and that's why everybody is making it for his game. And it may cost a lot of money, maybe a lot of travel, but the roster he's put together are just a bunch of legends. And almost every one of them's been on my podcast.
Well, there you go. You have to do them while you're there.
Those testimonials, when you get to go back and pretend to be a hockey guy for a weekend again, but be with all your people, and there's not the stress of being a pro hockey player anymore, or even the ones that are still playing, it's the off season, and everybody can just go and enjoy themselves. It's memorable stuff. The Steelers have had some testimonials over the year. Guys I've had on, Dowdy's had one, Jono. Have you been to those?
No.
Well, you get fat old guys like me coming, the hockey might not be that high end that you're used to.
I think it's because of being midweek and
yeah, and I was little at the time.
Yeah, wow. You were younger, so getting there, yeah, it's later nights and all
that. So you guys have any questions for me? Because I don't have any notes written down. I don't know what to ask next.
We probably will.
Can you think of any questions? Have you got any?
No. Right, well, that's really useful. Thank you so much. How's the coaching going? I know we've already had a little conversation about it, but I am interested.
I love it. It's I guess I'm loving hockey more than I ever did, and seeing teams come together and do it for each other, and having the right culture. I find both of the teams I'm a part of this year, my under 13 boys is my main team and they come first. But when I am around the Ripley Wolves and I can be there, there are a bunch of guys that do it for free, that they love hockey, and they go out there and try as hard as anybody in pro hockey. And and both teams have been winning all season, which is fun. And I couldn't find my fancy shoes one game at the start of the year, and my team had started 0-2. And I couldn't find my fancy shoes, so I had to wear my Crocs to the game. And my assistant coach said, Ollie, if we win today, you probably have to keep crocking. And I'm like, yeah, I understand. And well, then we started on a heater, and I've worn them to every game since for both teams. And I wear Crocs on the bench and look like an idiot, but that's fine. Because my Crocs right now are 45, 5, and 4. So between the two teams, we have 40. When I've been on the bench, 45 wins, 5 losses, and 4 ties. So it's been a pretty good run this season in my Crocs.
You said a pair of Crocs as well.
Yeah, well, and I wore the Crocs, and then the boys liked it, and like my under 13 boys, for my birthday, a few of the boys brought me gibbets to put in my Crocs.
You love to see it.
Oh, they're
You love the Crocs now because they've clearly been on a good streak.
I can't wear other shoes now. And then when the kids I'm coaching give me gibbets to put in there, and you can customize them and make them your own, and and it's coming from your teammates or the kids you're coaching, and then your Crocs can really mean a lot to you.
Are they actually quite comfortable?
You used to wear
Because
them
I
all
used
the
to
time.
have them when I was about 8.
Well, see, I like them with socks on more than without socks, right? Without socks, they can get sweaty, slippery, slimy almost, and it's just not that comfortable. But you wear them all winter in Canada with some big socks, they're very comfortable, but it can be cold.
Yeah, I imagine so. They have got holes in them, so that
They
might
do.
be fine.
The thing you really got to be careful of in the Canadian winters, wearing Crocs all winter, is watching where you step, because once your socks are wet, it can be pretty cold.
Yeah. Have you seen them? The Crocs with fluff inside them, the fleece ones.
Right. People have mentioned those to me, and maybe someday I'll upgrade my Crocs, but I'm gonna keep rocking these ones for now.
At some point, you're gonna have to invest for the winter months. I've heard they're very good.
It would make more sense because my toes have gotten very cold, especially if my feet get wet.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, no, those ones would make sense. But yeah, the coaching's really bit me hard. Being a part of it, being part of teams again, trying to win games and trophies is fun.
Good.
That's good.
So how many days a week is taking
Oh.
up from coaching then?
I don't have many days off, I wouldn't say. I also help my daughter's team with practices. I don't go on the bench, but I go on the ice for practice. And she also is in gymnastics. So it's basically things going on all the time. But tonight, my Ripley Wolves play game 3 of the semifinals. And then my boys, they also play Saturday night. And then my boys start their playoffs or their semifinal round on Sunday. So it's going to be a full weekend of hockey again.
Well, good luck. Hope they win.
Yeah, I really hope that we can do it with both teams this season, and I think that would be a magical hockey season. And it's also the last year of the Kincardine Canucks for the boys, because they're bringing in 2 other towns to join them, and then it's going to be 1 age group together instead of 2 age groups together, and they have a whole different name. And it's not just the kids from Kincardine after this year. So if we could win it this year, and it would be back to back, I think that would be the perfect way to end it. And I would love to be a part of it and see these kids win and be brothers for life.
Yeah, that'd be great. I've got a question.
Yep.
Are you looking forward to going down Chippy Lane?
Am I looking forward to what?
Going down Chippy Lane.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna run amok at Chippy Lane. Last time I went for a testimonial, I think I was there. It was 3 nights or 4 nights. And I hit Chippy Lane every night except once, because Mosey and Luke Piggott, somehow convinced me to go to Taco Bell. I can have that anytime. So I got to be better this time around, and I will be at Chippy Lane every single night I'm there.
Same place on Chippy Lane, or were you to go to different places.
I might have to dabble into trying new things other than just kebabs, because I have heard of a lot of different things on that lane and I haven't tried them all. So maybe I should get out of my comfort zone, but I guess I probably shouldn't eat a kebab every night, right?
Maybe a kebab and something else.
Yeah, I mean, you can never go wrong with a kebab.
I totally agree. Yeah, you're right.
It's one of them like, 1 in the morning foods, isn't it? If you're just absolutely starving, you've got to have a kebab.
You've really grown up, eh? You're talking about being out at 1 in the morning now. You were just a child when I talked to you.
Right. No, but where I go to the gym, right, is bang next to a kebab shop. So I'll come out of the gym having a successful session and lost possibly some, like burn a few calories. I'll just put it all back on with this massive cheesy garlic bread.
Yeah, like that brings back a memory. It was in Landsuit, my first year in Europe. And I would say for hockey players, their first year in Europe is a huge year on whether or not you're going to keep getting asked back or whatever. There's a lot of guys out there, but it was halfway through the year, and my Landsuit told me I had to work out every off day and some other days, and I would have to go in and have this personal trainer guy that would make me do like cardio for an hour on our days off, and it went on for months, and it was awful. And then they tried to tell me I couldn't eat kebabs. And I'm like, that's where I'm drawing the line. You know, enough's enough.
I mean, getting forced into cardio is one thing, but no kebabs.
What I would say to them now is, do you not know happy hockey players play better? I'm like, make me run and do all that, whatever, but don't take kebabs away from me. How will I play well? Yeah, lunch, dinner, late night, it doesn't matter. You can kebab anytime.
Yeah. Even if you're full, you can still have a kebab because regular food goes to the stomach, but kebab goes to the heart.
It does. You're right. And yeah, yeah, I agree. But Chippy Lane ones, they don't go to your heart. That's more for entertainment. They're not high end.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Chippy Lane is well, it is a famous place, and it should be a famous place because it's one of the neatest streets I've ever been to in my life. For people that don't know, it's a lane between the two main roads in Cardiff, and it's all just late night food, and people in Cardiff have fun and they stay out late, and then everybody goes to Chippy Lane, and wow, is there some people watching to do there.
Yeah.
A Saturday night on Chippy Lane, or sorry, I guess it'd be Sunday morning, say you know, like 2 a.m. ish. It's amazing the sights you can see there. It really becomes alive. I would say the part I'm most nervous for that weekend is playing the hockey game. The last 2 times were exhausting, and people would take photos of me laying on the floor of the dressing room in between periods because, well, I couldn't sit up because I was too lightheaded.
It is tired, isn't it?
Are you going to go and train before you come over?
I will not train. No.
You're going to have to go back on the hour of cardio and no kebab diet.
I am not doing an hour of cardio anymore. Nobody's paying me to do so. I will go there and play one hockey game the best I can without exercising.
Yeah.
Probably the best thing to do.
Try your best.
You can't be someone you're not. And it, for me, I find it interesting now in hockey is when I came up, the workouts were like punishment. When I got to NCAA, the workouts were so hard, there's no way anybody could enjoy them. And it made you not want to be there. It made you have anxiety the night before a 6 a.m. workout because you knew what was coming. And now guys like enjoy working out. You know, they'll go with like a group of 5 in the summers and all just work out together and hang out. And, you know, it's different than feeling like you're getting punished to make you work out. If I would have came up the way it is now, I think maybe later in life I would enjoy working out, but I sure don't.
No.
I like playing games. I'll compete with anybody and play some kind of sport, but like, you know, just exercising, I don't know. But I guess that's what makes what Rich is doing so impressive is he's doing that on his own. And I remember when I would get hurt in hockey, I hated physio. Yeah, but that's how you get better is you got to work, and doing it on your own is tough.
Do you enjoy it? Yeah. It's about retraining your brain, isn't it? Like muscle memory and everything, and the more you do it, and
Well, and I guess when you see progress, you're going to enjoy it too.
Yeah. And
I
we,
think anything's fun, like if you've not been able to do it for ages, like you'll find enjoyment in it.
yeah, and we've noticed him getting better. We walked with him today when I got back from work, did a lap of the room, and it's getting quicker and quicker. And he said to me at night, he said, "Come on, keep up." Well, all right then. So yeah, he's getting better slowly but surely. We're getting there.
Ah,
So
that's awesome news. And yeah, for me to, I guess, see it and what's happening, and then I guess feel like that I could help off the start there, raise awareness for you guys and what was going on. It's I'm really proud of Rich and you guys. You can see how tight of a family you guys are, and it's very impressive.
thank you.
Thank
We're
you.
a team,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Well, I'm trying to think what else I have to ask you guys about. Do you guys have anything else for me?
I don't think so. Have you, Rich? Looking at James.
Yeah, in case you haven't seen it yet, my mum is an expert of getting my name wrong, even though I've been sort of kicking about near enough 17 years.
It's an age thing.
Four, innit?
My mom always calls me by the wrong name. She always says, "Oh, sorry, Brent." I'm like, "Come on, mom."
Not
Yeah,
ideal,
we
is
keep
it?
saying
Yeah.
it's
No, I don't get annoyed with it. I just think it's quite funny that everyone gets people's names wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting doing this and how many people I've met. Sometimes I've talked to guys and we've really got to know each other and really hit it off. And then when I go to post it, I'm like, oh, okay, wait, what was his name again? I think I'm getting to know too many people.
You're quite busy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've done quite a lot of things.
I got a few things on the go. I'd say by the time we're done this, I'll have a lot of work emails to go through and have to catch up and give her. And then do that for the rest of the day and then do all the coaching things at night and parenting and then just roll into the next day,
Yeah. Keeps you busy though, keeps you happy.
Well, this keeps me happy and entertained and getting to see my friends around the world again and meet new ones. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And I'm proud you guys are on my hockey family now too. And it's been great getting to know you guys over the years and staying in contact. And I'm I'm happy you guys are all home now.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We are too.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if you ever need anything from me, and I'll do what I can.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
And this has been another episode of Two L's and Hockey Tales with the Batemans and Wally.